Chiefs all in black and feeling themselves once more. Gloucester in lilac with backs flat against the wall. Henry Slade in the rays of sunshine over the boulder-esque shoulders of Joseph Dwerber, who's so beloved in these parts already, finds Tuima. Titan to Titan, and just look at the heave, and here they go. Jenkins at the front, ball over the line. And it is the dream start for Exeter Chiefs. You can just feel the belief, the ambition, the joy flooding back into these stands. In the first of these 3 West Country derbies facing Skivington's outfit. Burn. Clattered by Fisseland, scampering back to gather is young Cotgreave, wending his way around the outfield. That is a lovely line. That, a fabulous step. He's beaten Faye Waboso. He's found his skipper. This could be a wonderful score.
Wow.
Will Joseph, who has been collecting screamers like panini stickers all season long, has gone the length, and it was all catalysed by the teenage hotshot on the wing, Jack Cotgreave. Roots again. Hooper is in over the ball. Ikitau fancies a go, ships it on instead. Here now, Fisseland through the middle, keeping it tight for now, keeping it muscular. Varney happy to stand and wait, and scything through is Slade. Even by his own velvety standards, he is in a sumptuous vein of form right now. Harvey Skinner onto Slade, and onto Ikitau, Woodburn and Faye Waboso here, and Faye Waboso pins his ears back, gets the fend away, fends off Ikitau for good measure, splashes down. 7th heaven for this place's resident torpedo. Manny Faye Waboso out all on his own at the top of the try-scoring charts. So they do. Burn skips out 3, and it's a pirouetting Blake onto Redshaw. Here now Cotgreave puts the foot to the floor, scampers through and round, and everything, it takes everything Faye Waboso has to wrestle him to deck. Fabulous passage of play from Gloucester. Well, 5 from 5, a pair of penalties, 1 from 50 metres. And as the shadows lengthen here at Sandy Park, it's Exeter in control of their own destiny. With a social on the horizon, we learned from Rob Baxter pre-match, something big planned, win or lose, but how much sweeter that cider will taste. Fisseland, Skinner, Hodge with Ikitau and Zambanin in the midfield, but Slade lurking on that near touchline, chips it, chases on after his own. Oh, Henry Slade! Right now, untouchable.
Stop it, Henry Slade. But Chiefs get that maul opportunity again.
Zambonin. Will Jack Yendall get his score? Seconds remaining on this fixture, and bar a quiet third quarter, Chiefs have been all over this one. Now they reach and splash down. This place erupts, and you can just feel Exeter chests popping out a little further with each passing score. 11 years as club captain. Jack Yendall still coming up with the goods.
Well, there's no doubt about that one. Zambanin took the line out.
Josh Hodge with his first points of the campaign. And Chiefs soar into the top 4 after an opening block they could only have dreamed of Henry, when was the last time you had quite that much fun here at Sandy Park?
Last week, I think, actually. We've been going all right at the minute. I just think the energy and the feel around the place is really good. Ever since we came in for pre-season, it's been so positive, and boys have been working hard in fantastic shape. I think you're seeing that from it's translating to performances. So, yeah, we're really enjoying the rugby at the minute.
Rob Baxter said something really interesting in the week about how the standards around this place have changed over the pre-season and over the last couple of rounds, and he says it's the little things that become the big things. Could you give us a bit of insight into that?
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, it's just every day what you determine as a group is acceptable. Obviously, you can go out and train, and you can get through the motions, or you can go out and train to get better. I think that's what we've got right this year. We've been pushing ourselves. The competition for places is really strong right across the team. So we've been pushing ourselves all the time in training and around the place in the gym. And you can see it, everyone's in great shape, everyone's fit, everyone's raring to go. Because you know you've got to be playing well to keep a spot, because there's someone good coming up behind you. So yeah, it's been good.
2 weeks into your new partnership with Gallagher PREM, what's he like to play with? And perhaps more interestingly, what's he like around the place?
Yeah, awesome. He's only been here a week or two. But yeah, he's been such a good addition to the squad. Him and Hoops have been brilliant. Obviously fantastic players, they've got great skills, but they're hard as well, they're tough guys. Which, you know, it comes to the winter months, just what you need. And I think those boys are going to get better and better each week to week. But I've really enjoyed playing with him. Good guy, good player, and yeah, it's a great addition.
Thomas, we saw you animated in the huddle just there at full time. Would you share with us a little bit of what you were saying to the group?
Yeah, it's just been quite a tough block for us. First 5 games, obviously not the start we wanted. Just saying to the boys, they just need to enjoy the break now. I think no matter what the results are, I think we've worked hard, and you need to take a break. Even more so after when the results don't go for you sometimes. Yeah, just say stick together, enjoy each other's company tonight. The tighter we stay, hopefully the better it'll go. Yeah.
We understand that there are plenty of big names to return after the international break. Parking the last 5 rounds, and given what you've just said about the cohesion and the closeness you're going to have built through this adversity, how much better a place do you think you might be in come December?
Oh yeah, look, there's plenty of names to come back, but yeah, that's how rugby goes, and that's how sport goes. Sometimes you get injuries that you don't want. No one wants them. But yeah, look, we're looking forward to getting the boys back. I think the boys have stepped in, worked as hard as they could. Yeah, looking forward to get some boys back on the field. Yeah.
There was a point today where you had an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old on the field, and Will Knight, Jack Cockgreave and Ben Redshaw. How did the youngsters go, in your opinion?
Oh, yeah, class, I thought. Jack Cockgreave on the wing was superb. Ben the same. I thought for his first game back in 4 months maybe, he's had a couple of injuries. I can't fault him really. And then Will looks a class prospect. At 18, I think he's just come out of school. So yeah, no, it's good to blood those young boys. They got big futures, 3 of them. Yeah.
I think the boys threw everything at it. I think, you know, it is what it is at the moment. As I say, you know, we again lose a couple of boys in the first half. So I think this opportunity to have a break is massive for us. Give some young lads a chance in the Prem Cup. You know, we need to rest and recuperate a few players here quite desperately. But you know, we actually put ourselves in some good positions, especially in the second half. I thought the boys fought really hard. We lived in their 22, but we didn't come away with anything. So, you know, regardless of scenarios or whatever, I think there was opportunities to get points today, and we didn't do that. So we didn't deserve to get near it.
You've said a few times this season we're not far off, and you've touched on a couple of things there, and then of course hanging over all of this is player availability. But would you just elaborate on what you think the missing pieces are right now?
Look, I think we're still trying to play the game that, you know, went so well for us last year, and I think, you know, it's plainly obvious not everybody can do that at the moment. We tried to tweak a few bits for this game, but you know, we don't want to go away from what we did last year, so we are trying to dig in and get it there, but we're not there, you know. And as I say, we actually built pressure, and it's not quite working. We're not getting across the line, so that's the reality of it. You know, I don't think anyone wants us to stop playing the way we did last year, start kicking the ball and chasing it again, but unfortunately it's painful. There probably is a bit of simplifying we've got to do, because we took some bits out for today, but you know, we dropped too many balls. We had quite a few launches in their 22 that weren't accurate, and you know, regardless of who's playing or experience or whatever, you'd hope people would catch the ball and get it right.
Some sparkling rugby, a great start, a great finish, but a sticky third quarter. What did you make of the way that the boys turned that around and reasserted themselves?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things. You can't play well for 80 minutes, but it's how long you spend not playing well that's the key moments. And I thought we managed that really well. Not playing how we wanted to play, but keeping them from getting within 10 yards of our line, I think, was the key. They never really got that constant pressure 5 yards and in. So, we made a couple of big defensive plays and only conceding 12 points to a pretty sharp Gloucester attack is a real testament to how we defended. And we always knew that at some point we get our chance to move up the pitch, and when we did that, we might get the chance to get the bonus point. And fortunately, a great bit of individual skill from Slade got us over the line for the bonus point in the end.